Hi, everyone. Okay, so I'm just going to relay something really quick because I want to tell you all what's really happening and what it really is that's causing confusion and what's going on. Okay, and I'm going to try to be brief. I talked this morning on the daily guidance about how whenever the work is done or whenever a person feels like they just did the work and it was a lot of work and it was meticulously done and carefully planned out, and it actually looked really good, and it felt good doing it. It seems like as the work is being done, it's automatically being undone at the same time. So the way it was shown to me is like someone is mopping the floor, and as that person's mopping, people are just coming in with their muddy shoes and literally messing it up as it's being done. Literally. So what's happening is you all are truly doing work on self, reflecting, trying to actually make the necessary changes to bring in growth, to bring in the change that you want, letting go, allowing things to just happen, going with the flow, just focusing on yourself and putting energy back into yourself, and you're doing all of that. What's happening is it's like it's in theory, but it's not in practice. So this is talking about it, but not being about it. And this, it feels unbeknownst to you. This feels like in your mind, in you all's mind, you feel like you're actually doing what you are studying. So this is the student who learns a lot of things, but when they go out in the real world, they have no experience. They have no way of even knowing how to apply what they learned. Okay, so this is the difference between a Bachelor of the Arts and a Bachelor of Science. Okay, a Bachelor of Arts is all information, is just in theory. You in class, you take the course, you read the books, you learn the steps, you do case studies, it's all in the classroom and you get your degree. That's a degree in the arts. You know the art of doing something. A Bachelor of Science, you have to apply what you learned. So there will be a period in your degree while you're taking the course that you have to actually go out in the field that you are learning and apply for it. For example, if you're a business major and you're, studying to be a manager, you will have to go and find a position where you are a manager and you manage a group for a 6-month period, 1 month period, whatever it is. You had to apply it, and whoever you were working under had to give you a grade based on how you did. How did you interact with the employees? You had to actually go and do what you learned. That's the science of it. You understand what it takes to do it. You've applied it. Many of you, you are still in the arts. You're still learning. So when you go out in the real world to apply what you're learning and studying, it's apparent that you don't even know this, step one. A lot of you are having a hard time actually doing what you say you're doing. Now, it's actually fine. It's okay if you don't know, because these type of changes, these type of transformations, they take years. The issue is if you don't know that you're not applying what you learned. You talking about it, but you don't be about it. Oh, no, I don't judge others. But all day, all you're doing is complaining about what other people do, etc. But wait a minute. I thought you don't judge others. You let people be who they are. There is a inconsistency there. This is self-deception, okay? This is a person who truly believes they know they can talk a good game. I'm telling you, they sound very, very articulate with what they're saying. You sound like you know what you're talking about. But my goodness, this person has no idea how to really apply what they're saying. You know, they can't practice what they're preaching. This is the issue right now. Misapplication. People are not applying what they're learning. So this is why you cleaning up, you're doing it, but someone comes right after and dirty it up. But the way it's being shown is this is how many are operating right now. They're learning, they feel good when they're in, like, you're in a meeting with your group, your soul tribe, and then when you leave that group, you go right back. So this is what's happening. It's fine if, you go out and then you're, interacting with people and you see that you're actually doing what you just learned was not productive for you, it's not helpful for you. So if you are aware that you're not applying it, that's when the growth happens. But if you're not aware that you're not applying it, that's stagnancy. That's the stagnation. That creates mental blocks. It creates miscommunications, misunderstandings, creates like that chaos energy in some people where you feel scattered because you feel like you're doing the work, but you don't see any change. Listen, when people who come into your life who are reminding you of all the work you've already done, you run from them and say, I'm not interacting with that person because they are like this, and I've already said that I'm not going to interact with. No, that person is coming in. They're the final exam. Practice what you preach. This person has a lot of little quirks, yes. So, as this person is being who they are, how about you be who you are? If you cut off communication because they remind you of everything you just worked on or you feel like you worked on, that's the test. That's the final exam to see if you really got it. Can you maintain your peace, your balance in this person's environment? Or are you running away? Are you shying away from interacting with new people when these new people are coming in to help you with shifting your vibration? This is what's happening right now. Oh, I don't want to, deal with people. This person is like this and this person is like that, and I stay away from people like that. You're not allowing yourself to apply what you've learned. You're running away. This is what's happening, y'all. So they're saying as the work is being done, it's immediately being undone. As you're mopping the floor, people are coming in and it's tracking dirty mud on the floor, and it's just being undone. All right, that's just something to think about. I'm going to leave it there. Have a good weekend.